These are the cases for my Suzuki. I'm gonna put them back on before I leave tomorrow morning. This one is for my clothes and for my equipment, and then I have another one for my warm weather gear, which I'm not going to wear tomorrow because it's going to be nice. But hope I'll probably get some snow at some point. I put some stickers on just for the fun of it. So this is the front case of the case. It says, "Don't worry, I'm a sailing instructor." It means you're in good hands, which you are, if you are in my class. This one on the side tells you I'm a philosopher, like to ask questions. This is the crest of the province of Groningen, the Netherlands, where I'm from. So, not a loyal fan, but a fan. I really enjoy the fan base of Feyenoord because they're the most loyal and passionate fans I can think of. So tomorrow I will leave, but I said, I talked to my violin teacher yesterday, Miha, about violin playing and about me and about life and all that stuff. So I'm going to let you see a few of those clips of the interview. So this is, again, bear with me where I'm just starting this, so that it's not super duper sharp, but it's interesting.
Well, depends. I mean, you know, it's for me, it's happiness, joy, tenderness, love, life. Yes, life.
But how do you? I know, but how do you go about creating that sound?
It's a relationship that you build over time. If you ask me when I was 8, I didn't know. I was just saying that, I just go with the bow over the strings and the sound comes out. If you ask me now, after 35 years of experience, it's a combination of pressure, speed of the bow, of tension on the strings, and how you feel inside. It's a mixture. Definitely it's a mixture. And it takes time, to build a beautiful sound. It takes time, lots of practice, and you just have to be alone with yourself and with your instrument to kind of know that it's like a relationship, like a human relationship. You cannot have a great relationship overnight. I mean, yes, you can have attraction, or you feel like, oh, I have connection with this person, but then, in order to develop a deep relationship, you need time, you need experiences. That's the same with the instrument. That's how I feel.
How do you push yourself?
I just believe in myself, and I believe in myself, and I do what I love. So then it's not much of the push as, just experiencing what I love, creating. Yep.
So and how do you motivate people like me who have a hard time finding the instrument and picking it up?
Well, first of all, it's hard to pick up the instrument if you have a busy schedule, and it's always the last thing that you want to do because it's hard. So how would I motivate? It's just by look at other people. Look on YouTube. There's so many information over there. That look at things that inspire you. That's the only thing. If you don't find inspiration, then it's a dry thing. You cannot be forced to do something that you don't believe, in. It's just.
But then again, when you go on YouTube or on Instagram, you see all these little kids.
Well,
playing like on levels I will never be able to accomplish. That's kind of it.
First of all, we have to be at peace with ourselves, where we are and what we can achieve. I mean, listen, let me tell you something. I want to be a great ballerina. Is it realistic for me? Maybe in this life, I'm sure not. In the next one, probably, I don't know. But just you really have to be realistic and accept yourself and your progress and the way you are in that moment. This is it. I mean, if you think that, you know, the mountain is that high and you are right pretty close to the middle section or even like base, and you look up and you feel overwhelmed by that, it's either you keep going up or you just quit. But if you go up, at some point when you look down, you see all the path that you took and you kind of overcome that, you know. So I think that don't look at the, you know, that saying, don't look at the half glass empty, half glass, you know. Just keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes on, you know. And in the end, it's not something that someone is forcing you to do. It's you with yourself. That's it. No matter how many people you have around you that encourage you or support you or believe in you or guide you, in the end, we are unique. So we kind of be in tune with our rhythm and accept.
That was Miha, my former violin teacher. She's a professional violinist. She plays in a private group, and they perform for weddings, business events, all kinds of commercial and non-commercial venues. After I put my suitcases back on, I'm gonna pack up and then go over to Jerry's house, and then we're gonna play there a little bit. Jerry's my partner, my violin partner for the last couple of years. I don't even know how long. And we play together, and sometimes we perform at open mic nights. How about you? You're a bass player. Why are you playing violin?
Well, I started playing violin in the first place, and I played some drums, I played some guitar, and then I went to bass, and bass seemed to be the one for me. But I play a lot of drums nowadays, and violin, I was drawn back to violin after not playing it for over 30 years.
So what makes you? What made you fall in love with the bass?
I didn't know you were going to ask me such a tricky question. It's a lot of fun. It's nice. It's like the foundation of a rock band or a jazz band. And there's less bass players than there is guitarists, so it's easier to find work.
That's true. But what do you think? How would you define the voice of a bass?
That's the deep. If you'll pardon my French, it's the balls of the band.
The balls of the band?
It's the balls of the band.
How can you signify yourself as a bass player? How can you make yourself stand out as a bass player?
How can I
in general?
Well, to any beginning bass player, I would say, like, keep it simple. Respect the muse, respect the song, respect the music. Play in the pocket. Don't get too fancy until you're ready to get fancy. But
and what's your thing? How do we recognize you when you're playing?
Well, I try to do what I just said, and I also try to have fun with it. I mean, you have to. A quote, not a direct quote, but Miles Davis said, "You have to play a long time before you sound like yourself." That's pretty good. It takes a long time. You don't really have a style when you start.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically saying you wanna make it seem effortless.
Well, you don't have a style yet.
Yeah.
You don't have, this is your style. You're just trying to play.
Gotcha.
But when you have to play a long time before your soul really comes out in your music, no matter what you play.
So did you play long enough, you think?
No, but I'm trying. I'm never going to stop.
Alright, let's do another song.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do?
How about this one here for Gretchen?
Gretchen. We need a beer with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.